Tonight on the news, Governor Soludo adopts new approach in road construction in Anambra State. Anambra State government urges hotel proprietors to register renewal licenses. INEC invites international organizations to observe Nigeria's 2023 general elections. Cyclone SITRANG kills at least 9 people in Bangladesh. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the news. My name is Chidima Orangwa. Governor Chukwuma Soludo says his administration is constructing stone-based roads with cement stabilization and moisture content, a quality he said has never been seen before. Governor Soludo, who disclosed this in an ABS radio and television interactive session with the people of Anambra State, captioned "A Chat with Mr. Governor," maintained that it is not proper to apply asphalt on roads during the rainy season, adding that from next month more road reconstruction will commence. We have details of this report from our studio.
Soludo said that by the end of next month, every local government area must experience one road reconstruction or another, pointing out that every local government area must experience government presence as part of efforts aimed at opening up the hinterlands. Governor Soludo, who said that already work has commenced on 14-kilometer road in Okpoko, Obaru local government area, as well as the Abaka to Nsugbe and the decongestion of 3 axes. The governor maintained that any road project inaugurated for reconstruction by his administration must be properly inspected to ensure that Anambra gets the value of their money. The governor said that all roads awarded by his administration have various timelines, pointing out that they will be completed before the end of his first year in office. He disclosed that the one at Miatanam will be completed before March next year, while the one at Amansi will be completed by February next year. The governor said that the second phase of the road reconstruction project will experience the inauguration of 100 kilometers of roads in different parts of the state by the end of next year, and called on Anambra to continue with their support and prayers to his administration.
We must give our people value. We must give our people value. Anyamalu iloni all at the same time. In fact, iwele go ni budget Anambra ni bata sonsonoka. Iwele bata sonsonoka. You will not be able to deal with all the roads in the Noka alone. We have a resource constraint, and we are trying to allocate them in a way that is very strategic. Phase 1 of the roads we are dealing with, but roads that are very strategic in nature. We are thinking about the roads that impact on the largest number of people and that help to also address issues such as traffic, for example. If I now from Abaka to Nsugbe with Sport to Housing, and there is another one we are designing off New Market Road, Savoy, then Gabo through Transinkisi, and so on, all designed to decongest around the area where people get stuck on traffic for about 5-6 hours on daily basis. This is the kind of strategic moves we are doing.
On security of life and property, Governor Soludo disclosed that his administration is encouraging various communities to invigorate their local vigilante for useful information that will help the government nip crime and criminality in the bud. He said that Anambra employed him to secure lives and property, adding that the government will do all it can to ensure that the state is safe and conducive for business transactions. Governor Soludo called on the people of the state to always pay their tax and levies promptly to enable the government serve them better.
Anambra State government has directed hotel proprietors and owners of hospitality industry operating without registration to kindly register with their Anambra State identification number at the sum of 2,000 naira and as well obtain operational license. The Commissioner of Culture, Entertainment and Tourism, Mr. Don Onyenji, gave the directive while interacting with the hotel proprietors and owners of hospitality facilities at the Professor Dora Akunyili Women Development Center, Oka. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibota reports.
The meeting, which addressed issues of enumeration and validation of hotel licenses as well as security, attracted the Commissioner for Homeland Affairs, Chief Chikodi Anara, and the Chairman of Anambra Internal Revenue Service, Mr. Richard Madiebo. Mr. Onyenji expressed worry that many hotels in the state are operating without operational license and registration, saying that the Soludo government will not tolerate such. He said that to have a smart megacity that will lead to a prosperous nation, every hospitality industry must have a license to operate according to international tourism and hospitality standards, while disclosing that an office will be opened in Anambra State International Passenger and Cargo Airport Umueri for people to know the hospitality facilities in the state for easy accessibility. Mr. Onyenji, who further said that tourism is the major revenue earner for many countries, urged the hotel proprietors to assist the government to make the state a suitable environment where they would operate with ease.
We want to tell every facility, hospitality and the and is housing any business, especially in this gaming machines, to come to us. We are already investigating this matter, to come forward and interact with the government. It is very important. So that if you want to spend your money, you know what to put in and get back.
In the area of security, the Commissioner for Homeland Affairs, Chief Chikodi Anara, urged the hotel proprietors to always submit their manifest to security agencies concerned on daily basis in case of fraudulent activities and emergencies. Chief Anara, who said that security of life and property is one of the key agenda of the government, asked hotel proprietors to support the government in order to create an environment for their businesses to thrive, while adding that security is fundamental to their business operations and development.
Fact of illustration of your hotel as an entity doing business in the state, and those who don't finish the construction newly will go and register. Let's go to the important part, and this is just why I'm here.
Much also at the beginning license. So that the person that is going to handle this thing was 30, not 30, gambling, will be somebody that can work with everybody from the hotels to the sport betting agencies and all of that.
On his part, a consultant to the Ministry of Culture, Entertainment and Tourism, Mr. Shede Kanu, added that as enshrined in the Anambra State Tourism and Hospitality Law, any hotel operating without license will be shut down. A hotel proprietor, Mr. Chigozie Learia, complained about exorbitant tax payments, while Comrade Oke Ushe called for the law guiding the hospitality industry in the state to be made available to them. Emmanuel Chibota for ABS News.
The people of Umueri in Anambra East Local Government Area have played host to the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 general elections. Mr. Peter Obi, on his visit to persons affected by flood at the holding centres at Neyi Umueri. Mr. Obi, during his visit, was accompanied by some Anambra East and West stakeholders, including Dr. Tony Nwoye and Chief Peter Anekwe. Correspondent Emmanuel Chiwata tells us more.
Space.
On his arrival, Mr. Obi joined a canoe to inspect the flood level at Umueze Anam and other impacted communities where houses have been submerged to roof levels. After the inspection, Mr. Obi, who returned to the holding camp at Nneyi Umueri, disclosed that he has also visited Ogbaru local government area and the industrial layouts in Onitsha. He said the visit was to sympathize with those affected and inspect the flood levels, while wondering why the federal government has not declared emergency on flood and provide intervention modalities and assured the victims of his support. During the visit, Dr. Nwoye provided the IDP camps with food items and relief materials, including bags of rice, beans, noodles, generator, toiletries and clothes, among other things. On his part, Chief Anyekwe said the visit from Mr. Obi is a step in the right direction in mitigating the plights of the victims, which Nigerians should emulate.
It's leading by example. P2B is the missing link. We need him to be there. If he's there, Nigeria will have a new look. That is assurance.
Receiving Mr. Obi and his entourage, the President General of Umueri, Chief Johnny Metchie, thanked for coming to their aid with relief materials at this point when parts of their farmland and houses have been devastated by the deluge, while calling on world leaders to show concerns by taking the environmental and climate change very seriously. Chief Metchie appealed to the federal government to build dams and dredge the Niger River to contain flood disaster. Appreciating the state government, churches and good-spirited individuals for their interventions so far, the President General explained that more donations are expected in order to meet the needs of the displaced persons, noting that even when the flood recedes, they have to start life afresh.
Decided to suspend his campaign in order to come and visit the displaced people from different communities that are here in Umueri. But today I'm happy. I can see some security men here, and I learned that Red Cross was here too. You guys saw it. So it's much better now. The people look much happy. The children look much healthier. As you can see in their faces. So they are now answering. I'm glad they're answering my call.
The flood-displaced persons expressed joy and appreciation to the benefactors with songs. Emmanuel Shibata for ABS News.
The Faculty of Physical Sciences, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University, has partnered the Anambra State government through its Ministry of Petroleum and Mineral Resources to host the 4th International Conference and Exhibitions on Science, Technology, Innovation and Entrepreneurship. The periodic conference is designed to play a fundamental role in boosting economic growth and transformation of science, technology, innovation and entrepreneurship in Nigeria. Blessing Dennis has details.
The conference attracted academics, stakeholders, policymakers, captains of the industry and top government functionaries in the 4 critical areas including media executive, traditional rulers and community leaders. The theme of the conference is Advancing Nigeria Content Development for Industrial Productivity and Sustainable Digital Economy. Speaking on the theme of the conference, the chairman on the occasion, Professor Anthony Ikefuna, represented by the Managing Director of Anambra Broadcasting Service, Sachido Obidiewu, said that the science, technology, innovation and entrepreneurship play a prominent role in all sectors of Nigerian economy, stating that Governor Soludo's vision and mission of the state in making Anambra a livable and prosperous smart mega city leverages on the emergent technologies of the 4th Industrial Revolution. Professor Ikefuna maintained that science, technology, innovation and entrepreneurship are the core of improving the quality of life and economy of any nation when it is supported and built to provide solutions to the key gap area within an economy.
The theme of this conference, Advancing Nigerian Content Development for Industrial Productivity and Sustainable Digital Economy, is very, very apt. So there is no reason why content development in Nigeria shouldn't be appreciated globally.
The host and the Dean, Faculty of Physical Sciences of the University, Professor Kingsley Nwozo, noted that the annual event is a huge academic achievement for the faculty and the university at large. He also said that the faculty will recognize and honor lecturers who has contributed immensely to the growth of the school in 22 years and best overall students in their various departments.
We build partnerships with industry, partnerships with academia, partnerships with government and civil society. For everyone here, you belong to the matrix. That is the triple helix plus model of development that we have been championing.
On her part, the acting permanent secretary of Ministry of Science and Technology, Mrs. Chinwe Achubu, said that the collaboration between her ministry and that of the university will facilitate prosperity for universities, firms, regions, and nations, while stating that countries that want to develop must invest significantly in science and technology and assure that the synergy between universities, polytechnics, research institutions, and industry should be enhanced to fast-track industrialization. In her keynote address, the wife of the governor of Kano State, Professor Hafastu Ganduje, represented by Dr. Abaji Clement of the Department of Education Foundation, Federal University Kashiri, Gombe, noted that the importance of a new thinking and framework of collaboration, particularly in science, technology, and innovation ecosystem.
On behalf of the entire people of Kano State, I wish you all the best and wish this program, as it has begun, is going to bring the best of Nigeria, and Nigerians and Africa and the whole world will hear us.
In a goodwill message, the President, National Engineering Design Development, Mr. M.M. Charles, said NEDDI is an important research and design development institute in Nigeria with great proof of quality standards, and called on all Nigerian entrepreneurs and investors to look inward and expand their businesses by helping to transform research findings into products, goods and services, as they will make more money by doing so. The National President, Association of Nigeria Investors, Mr. Lawrence Ezenago, as well as Mr. Emeka Ilohalo, were among the speakers in the conference. The event featured presentation of awards to long-serving lecturers and overall best students in their various departments. In Oka, I am Blessing Dennis reporting for ABS News.
Special prayer summit for the rebirth and renewal of Igbo land has been held with a call on Ndibo to return to God in genuine repentance. The program tagged Ihu Igbo Horo, which took place at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium in Enugu, attracted participants from the Igbo-speaking states in Nigeria. Queen Anibogo completes the report.
Witnessed the breaking of kola nut by the representative of the traditional ruler of Nnewi town, Iwekenet Orizu. Series of prayers for the liberation of Igbo land and symbolic igniting of fire in a bucket containing scent leaves and other ingredients for lightening the new face of Igbo land. Speaking on the significance of the day, one of the coordinators of the summit, Chief Mrs. Flora Ilonzo, recalled how she received the vision for the prayers to pray against evils and injustices perpetrated against Ndibo and in Igbo land. She disclosed that having held the prayer summit, Ndibo will no longer experience sorrows and the face of Ndibo will become lightened up for good.
Ana m ekene ndị niile enwe m anwụle n'ife mee tata maka na nọ na redio yokwe ndị mmadụ sị ọtụtụ ndị nọdụ n'ụlọ wele arịgbe wụọ arụ isi ife bụ iru Igbo ọfụ ekpele eme tata na ọkụ onye Igwe Erizu zitelu mụnyelụ bụ na iru Igbo ga-achake n'ife ga-adị.
Also speaking, the President, Universal Prayer Fellowship, Abuja, Evangelist Iwuchukwu Ezenwafo, explained that the major area of interest is the deliverance of Igbo nation and restoring her to her former glory. Evangelist Ezenwafo recalled how they prayed for past Anambra election adjudged free and credible, adding that they are also charged to continue to pray especially for the 2023 general election, which he expressed hope that for the first time, Ndi Igbo and Nigerians would smile. He called on Igbo governors to be exemplary leaders in whatever they do, as well as lead the way in actualizing the Igbo agenda next year.
We are expecting that the 2023 elections will be fair and will be credible, and that the Igbo will be in the village for the first time. And that is exactly what is unfolding. The Igbo governors should help us by, raising the bar.
In his remarks, President of Concerned Christians of Nigeria, Dr. Daniel Obi, noted that the prayer program is a covenant day God has made for the liberation of Ndi Igbo after 50 years of suffering after the Civil War.
We are going to do it right because it is the self-developed efforts, the guidance we take it to. And I also pray that the youth will understand time and season to know that this generation is a choosing generation for choosing people. Igbos are the covenant people God will use to liberate Nigeria, and Nigeria will liberate Africa, and Africa will liberate them.
In her comments, the chairperson, Market Women Association, Southeast Region, Chief Mrs. Ifeinwa Ezenwa, appealed to mothers to look inward among their families and children to nip in the bud crime and criminality among Igbo youths, stressing that the business of making money will not override the proper upbringing of their children.
So in Nagwan bin Nebukabiko, Apostle said Chuego, Hanibaya Nona, Maye Nemenona, Ako Mazain, Okoduma, Kodulaima, Kodukaluma Zaima, Koduala Naima, Amigo.
In their separate remarks, a resource person, Mrs. Nkechi Otunyo, and the leader of Yahudin religion, Dr. Shaw Nwoye, expressed belief that the prayers will bring a new dawn in Igbo land, even as they warned Igbo youths involved in Okite of its terrible consequences. Queen Aniwago, ABS News.
And still the government news tonight, INEC invite international organizations to observe Nigeria's 2023 general elections. Cyclone SITRANG kills at least 9 people in Bangladesh. And here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns after this time out. Please join us again.
Toothpaste, Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection.
Why are we changing our toothpaste?
Because with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, I can be sure your teeth are cavity free.
When you brush daily with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, its expert formula locks natural calcium in our teeth and helps protect them from cavity. Colgate is the world's most chosen toothpaste.
Colgate locks calcium in,
keeps cavities out.
Glad to have you back for the rest of the news. The Independent National Electoral Commission (2023) general elections. INEC Chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu made the call when he received the delegation of the Economic Community West Africa State, a pre-election fact-finding mission to Nigeria. The group was led by Dr. Kwakwo Afrigian, former chairman of the Electoral Commission of Ghana at the commission headquarters in Abuja. The INEC chairman disclosed that it was a demonstration of the commission's openness and ritual to receive international observers. The chairman assured the ECOWAS that Nigerians' 2023 general elections will be technology-driven. Professor Yakubu, who commended ECOWAS for its commitment to credible elections in Nigeria, said it was the first time to arrive in Nigeria for the election, stressing the need to restore democratic government in all West African countries, including Mali, Burkina Faso, and Guinea. Speaking on behalf of the delegation, Dr. Remi Ajibewa said that they were in Nigeria for fact-finding ahead of the country's 2023 general elections, in line with ECOWAS Supplementary Protocol 2021 to observe elections in Nigeria. Africuna Bank, a banking technology firm, is set to disburse its grants to Nigerian farmers to promote agriculture in Africa in an effort to bring financial freedom and food security to Africa. This was made known by the Executive Secretary Africunea Bank, Mrs. Madeline Winkler in Oka. Onyinye Agobeze has details.
Mrs. Winkler told Anambra farmers that the purpose of the grant is to encourage people to return to farming because there is need for massive food production to combat food crisis and to provide opportunities for the youths. Explaining the grant terms and conditions, including opening an account with the Africunian Bank where the money will be credited, having a good business plan, selling 90% of agricultural products back to the bank after harvesting, she mentioned that the farmers will be trained in organic agriculture. Mrs. Winkler stated that it is a project for all farmers, particularly rural and underprivileged ones. She requested that the Anambra State government should assist in the successful execution of the project.
The mission to Anambra is more or less that people should go back to farming. We need food production, a massive food production in the future. It's to go against the food crisis that is in front of the door and also to give opportunities to the youth. That is the major concern right now, yeah? A healthy food production and jobs to the youth.
Mr. Festus Obidozie, the project trainer, also emphasized the importance of agriculture and the financial benefits of getting into it. He added that the agricultural produce must be organically produced, as he said that the bank will give organic fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides and other inputs to avoid harmful products which can be hazardous to health.
Agriculture is a way to go. We want to farm, we want to turn around, we want to write the story. We want to tell the story afresh. There is money in agriculture. Hello? Can somebody say there is money in farming?
In their separate remarks, the founder Nnewi Entrepreneurship Initiative, Reverend Father Augustine Obiabo Sogu, the chairman All Farmers Association Anambra State, Sir Leo Ukatu, and the National Financial Secretary Yam Farmers Association, Chief Obiajulu Woye, welcomed the initiative of the bank, advising the farmers to utilize the opportunity to boost the agricultural sector of the state and the nation at large.
Bless many farmers so that they will benefit from this grant. We thank you very much. God has come to help farmers because our farmers are suffering through so many dupas. We are very happy. What you need, you will get it. Amen.
In Oka, I am Onyinye Agubeze reporting for ABS News.
Foreign scene, at least 9 people have died after cyclone SITRANG slammed into Bangladesh's southern coast, snapping communications and power links and destroying houses, officials said. Cyclone, the equivalent of hurricanes in the Atlantic or typhoons in the Western Pacific, made landfall in southern Bangladesh, but authorities managed to get about 1 million people to safety before the monster weather system hit. The cyclone barreled into from the Bay of Bengal with winds gusting up to 88 km per hour and a storm surge of about 3 meters that flooded low-lying coastal areas. Power and telephone links have been largely cut and coastal areas plunged into darkness, officials said. People evacuated from low-lying regions such as remote islands and riverbanks were moved to thousands of multi-story cyclone shelters. Disaster Management Ministry Secretary Kamru Ashen told newsmen. Remember that you can follow ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television Orca. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Orca. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now our major stories again. Governor Soludo has adopted new approach in road construction in Anambra State. Anambra State government has urged the hotel proprietors to register and renew licenses. INEC has invited international organizations to observe Nigeria's 2023 general elections. And we also told you on the foreign scene that cyclone SITRANG has killed at least 9 people in Bangladesh. Before we go, here's the special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the tax ahead. And that's the size of our package tonight. Many thanks for joining us. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. Good night.
One